What's going on, Knuckleheads? GKM Gaming here with another LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed video for you. And today's the big one. We're getting the new kits, starting with Corncob Guy, including max stats. We're talking level 65, gear 8, and boy, is Corncob Guy hitting. Honestly, I think he was a little more deserving of the support tag than the attack tag, but his attack stat is really high, so I understand it, but he definitely is an attacker who also does some sort of supporting. He does a lot of debuffing. Let's get into it. Some sick synergies, and boy, all I'm going to say is the costume team is going to be legit. I am going to use a lot of gems to get Corncob Guy and Super Wrestler as close to max as I can with this brick pace. I might just wail out and get them both max just because, you know, we really do that. But let's just check it out. So we got his basic breakfast time. That's the one where he's going to throw a box of cereal at you. 130% damage on the basic to a target foe with an 80% chance to inflict dizzy for 2 turns. So we've seen that Yeti, we know Yeti has that dizzy synergy. So between Chicken Suit Guy and Corncob Guy, there's definitely going to be a lot of dizzy being inflicted if you're running Yeti on a collectible team. Although, my take is I think costumed is going to be the best way to run them. But we'll see about that. At the end of the turn, if one or more foe on the enemy team is inflicted with dizzy. So not just he can inflict dizzy, but we know Chicken Suit has a 100% chance to inflict dizzy, right? Corncob Guy gains prepared. Corncob Guy gains critical damage up 2 for 2 turns. So not only is he gaining prepared, just that the person has dizzy, which he has an 80% chance of doing at his basic. So his basic could just give him prepared with crit chance up 2, right? It looks like he's just going to get crit chance up 2 for 2 turns from every basic, right? So, or critical damage up 2 for 2 turns. That looks like it's not just happening if the foe has one or more foe is inflicted with dizzy. It looks like it's going to happen if Corncob Guy just attacks, but I could be wrong on that. So pretty good chance that he's going to get prepared with 30% critical damage. That means his next hit is hitting. And let's take a look at his next hit, the Festive Fight. I like this ability, 160% damage, big damage here. And applies Debilitate. Love Debilitate. It's one of the best debuffs in the game. All allies gain Confuse for 1 turn and Critical Chance up 1 for 2 turns. So it does confuse all of your allies. So I like that. It's a big hit, but it's going to confuse your teammates. So there's a little bit of a drawback to it, but I do like that. I was big into Pokemon with like those recoil moves or moves that like, okay, they're going to give you something, but they might cause confusion. I like this. It's powerful, but there's a little bit of a drawback, and I like that in the kit. Again, these 2 abilities making him look a lot like a support, just a hard-hitting support, which we've got plenty of those in the game. But let's keep on going. Want some corn? And I believe, I don't have confirmation on this because of the icon, which is the little, the popcorn thing. I think this is going to be a build ability. And I think this is also going to heal him with the Lego house, which is nice. 120% damage to target foe, so it's actually less than his basic though. But it's an AoE, 65% damage to all other foes. Target foe has a 75% chance to inflict fear for 3 turns and vulnerable. All foes are inflicted with skill down 2 and accuracy down for 2 turns. Sick! An AoE it's going to AoE skill down and accuracy down. And then the target has a chance for 3 turns of fear plus vulnerable. And the target is also taking big 120% damage. It's pretty good with my Corncob man here. And I love his passive, Costumed Unity. At the start of the battle, costume heroes have their critical damage increased by 15%. So you thought he was critting a lot before. You thought he was critting a lot with that 30% from crit damage up. Well, now it's 45%. This guy's going to smash, right? This guy is going to slash and smash and kick some rhymes with that word I just said before. I'm not going to say it. Don't want to get demonetized, although I'm not monetized. Also, at the start of his turn, one ally gains dodgy or prepared or hardy. So he's just giving them out. You get dodgy, you get prepared, you get hardy. It's random, so there's a little bit of RNG base in there. All those are really good buffs that are just really useful, especially hardy on a team that doesn't have a direct healer, but they have other ways of healing. Hardy's pretty good. Not that dodgy and prepared or not. At the end, so at the beginning of the turn he gives that, but at the end of the turn, Corncob Guy inflicts, one foe is inflicted with vulnerable, clumsy, or hero passive block for 1 turn. So you just throwing him out. Just a random, yeah, you got something. One random enemy just gets inflicted with one of these sick debuffs. Pretty sick kit, right? But, ooh, they gave us Gear 7 stats. So these are not even Gear 8 stats. Just throwing that out there. They gave me Gear 7 stats. I guess because Gear 8 isn't in the game yet. I don't know why they didn't give me Gear 8 stats. So he's actually going to be stronger than this. But this is what he is, level 65, Gear 7. 1,500 health, 15,000 health, not bad. 4,700 attack. That's insane. That's Slimer level attack. Right? And 108 speed. He's not slow either. But I really want to put something in perspective of why this is so big, that this attack is so huge. Because he's not the only one on the team hitting that hard. On an all-costume team, you got Chicken Suit Guy who's smashing people in the face. Right? And now you got Corncob Guy also. Who do you kill? Right? Who do you kill? And we're going to see in the next video tomorrow, they have a tank with taunt, right? Super Wrestler is a tanky tank that is tanky. These guys are sick. And on top of that, Hot Dog Man is just throwing out hits. Like between every other hit, he's just regaining pep, throwing out hit. They got the Lego house. They're gaining skill up. They're gaining pep. They're getting a little bit of healing. They're doing build abilities. There is so much going on with the costume team. And I am so hyped after seeing this kit and these Gear 7 stats. Unless this is the Gear 8 stats. And this is just showing what they're going to become at Gear 8. I don't think it does that, though. I think you have to actually go to... Yeah, that's not what it is. These are Gear 7 stats. Yikes. Corncob Guy. He doesn't look like he should be strong. But I'm excited. I'm excited because it's something different, right? So you're still going to see your spooky teams, Slimer, Ghost, they're still going to be out there. You're still going to see your whale space teams because Gorwell and Jens are just sick. But there's now another team that can hang. I feel bad. Pirates are kind of like, they're kind of outclassed now by all these big numbers, right? They were kind of outclassed by the whale figures, but now they really are outclassed. And I think Ninjago I don't think Ninjago is as strong as it was because I think Costume does what Ninjago did, but better. They hit harder. But we're going to see. It's going to take some playtesting. I'm going to be doing that playtesting too. Plenty of videos to come on these characters when we can see them fully done and fully maxed out. Well, that's pretty much all I got for you today, Knuckleheads. Just remember to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, ding that little bell for some notifications, and as always, remember to knuckle up.
I'm so high, no lie, so blinded by